Anyways, to the episode. Allow that. Yeah, it's been a week. We haven't done any podcasts because why the hell did we not do it last week?
Because everyone's been using the podcast room.
Oh yeah, see, we got a lot of competition, so yeah, everyone's just been in here. To be honest, we just didn't really get a chance. Peak times.
We're just chewing them.
Oh right.
Bennett.
So yeah, it's been a week. A lot of things have happened for football, which we're gonna cover today. Let's just get straight into it. Obviously, Newcastle v Bournemouth.
Not a good game.
Not a good game. We lost
2-0.
Upsetting. Obviously, and I mean Bournemouth played well. Obviously, their key player, Dominic, whatever his name is,
Solanke.
Yeah, he scored twice.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically,
What do you think?
I can't blame Newcastle. We've lost like 8 players because of injuries.
Yeah, exactly. More than 8. It's like 10, 12.
10, 12 now. I mean, wait, who do we have that game? Let me have a check. I mean,
What do you think of the overall performance? Like, who?
honestly, I would say overall it was a bit underwhelming.
Yeah.
I mean, they tried their hardest. I mean, obviously we had. I mean, we had Gordon.
Yeah.
We had Trippier. We had Longstaff. We had Miggy. We had actually.
Miggy went off injured.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think.
I mean, to be fair, we had Joe Linton. We had players.
Yeah,
were decent.
Yeah, true. But we were missing key players. Like we didn't have Isak. You know, we didn't have cover for like Gordon. We didn't have Barnes. We didn't have Botman. You know.
Yeah, true. But yeah,
Byrne was gone, so we had to play Lewis Hall, I think.
Oh, Lewis Hall.
Yeah, so
he didn't play that good.
We missed a lot of key players.
He didn't play that good, to be honest. Lewis Hall.
He's still learning.
Didn't he play for the international? Was that someone else?
Lewis, he played for the under 21s, I think.
Yeah, right.
Or something, or under 19s.
I mean,
But in my opinion, that performance against Bournemouth, we looked slow, tired.
I mean, to be fair, you can't blame them.
Exactly.
They're playing every single game without like swapping out because obviously we've lost everyone.
2 games a week is not easy, especially with the intensity they play at.
I mean, we're playing obviously in the Premier League, then the Champions League, and then what else do we have? I mean,
now and then we have cup games like FA Cup, Carabao Cup. So
yeah, our players don't really get rest. I mean, the only time they got rest is like, I don't know, when the Premier League ends.
Exactly.
Which is like when does it end? It ends like near.
Yeah, in the summertime.
In the summertime, like June-ish. Yeah.
I mean, like, since we're playing like 2 games a week, they only get like 3 days rest, 2 days rest now, compared to last season where they'd play 1 game a weekend and then they'd have like 6 days off.
Yeah, and not even that, they would be able to be on a bench for a bit to chill. Whereas now they have to play because obviously
it's like they play a game, they get home, they chill for a day, and then the next day they have to go train again, and then the next day they've got another game.
Yep, and the continuous cycle to the point where.
I mean, it's a learning curve for the players. You know?
Who got injured on that match?
So
Miggy
went off injured. I think he wasn't properly injured, but it was like he felt like it was
one of them pulling injuries.
It was gonna get worse.
I'm pretty sure he's fine now.
Yeah,
he's fine now. Okay,
I think Longstaff went off injured.
I heard a lot of things about him being fully injured and he couldn't.
Yeah, well, play. I don't know if you saw, right? But basically, it was like he was running. And, I don't know who passed the ball, or maybe he was trying to tackle, but the ball hit his foot, and because it hit his foot, it like messed up his landing. So when he landed, he landed
awkwardly.
Yeah, and his ankle is like kind of messed up or something.
I can't lie though. Every single player we have always has a leg injury of some sort where they land in a weird way and then it just ruins them.
You should have seen Eddie's reaction when Longstaff went down on the ground. He was like, "Oh, for God's sake, man!"
another one.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh no!
It's like it's frustrating, you know.
It must be frustrating for Eddie though. He's like lost every single player through some weird injury that he can't control.
Like
fair enough if you got tackled.
Yeah,
but like,
I mean, these are like freak injuries, you know.
Yeah.
Like how like unlucky are we getting?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
It is what it is. It was a fair match to lose because like we had no players. I mean, to be fair though, our goalie Pope, he did decent. I would say
he did well.
He I think he caught a lot.
He kept it 2-0.
I mean, what his rating was 8, similar to Bournemouth's goalie, 8 as well. I mean, obviously, our lowest rated player on that match was actually, let's see. Now my phone won't affect it because my phone's built different. Oh wait, it was Joe. It was Joe Linton. It was 5.5.
Yeah, I don't think he had the best of games.
No.
I think he was interchanging with Gordon, like switching positions to try and do something, like, I don't know, like create chances, because every time they switched like positions, it would try to confuse their defenders, but
Yeah.
I don't think it really worked.
I mean, to be fair, Miley, he got a good range, 7.2.
Yeah, he
did
played
play
as well.
decent. He played decent. I think the younger players on our team are actually like improving like
Yeah.
heavily. Obviously, Lewis Hall.
I mean, it helps that they're composed.
Wait, who do we have as our younger players? Lewis Hall, Miley, and
Livermental played, didn't
Livermental is my guy. I'll say this from day one. He is my guy. Since he's been improving so much. Yeah, honestly.
I wouldn't mind if Trippier was benched and we started Livermental at right back.
Yeah.
He would do bits.
Trippier, I mean, on that match, he did all right.
I mean,
Talking about Trippier, actually. End of the match, some fans weren't that happy.
Yeah, I mean, Trippier didn't seem happy as well.
Yeah, I watched the video where he confronted a fan. I gotta lie.
I mean, I don't understand why, as a fan, you're gonna complain.
I can't lie, when he was shocked, I couldn't understand a single word he was saying.
No, but he was like, the fan obviously was annoyed because because Bournemouth is all the way down south,
Yeah.
like at the coastline almost,
Yeah.
and
You have to travel all the way
exactly,
there and
yeah,
have to train a bit more.
yeah,
and,
exactly. But
and all the injuries. Like Trippier
Yeah.
was literally telling to the fan, how many injuries have we got? And then they
Exactly.
silenced him. Honestly, I feel bad for him because like he must be exhausted. I mean, he plays almost every game so far. He's played, and he's played decently, to be honest.
I mean, we need him.
We need him, yeah.
He's like our best player.
Yeah, we've had him for a long, long
Yeah,
time.
he's had him for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, look, obviously in the heat of the moment,
I can't blame him.
You're a fan. You've just seen your team.
Honestly,
lose.
I can't blame both sides because obviously as a Newcastle fan, you don't want to see them lose
No.
that bad.
You're gonna be salty.
Yeah, of course.
But then
at the same time, you can't have to understand.
Yeah, you can't just start chatting about like the players.
As if they can play for 9 minutes and they can't.
Exactly. I wouldn't really.
How many injuries? 10 injuries. Come on, like you can't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, we got way too many injuries now.
Yeah.
Like we got some coming back. I know Miggy's coming back.
Isak's coming back next game for
Chelsea. That's good.
Which we need him. We need him badly. So okay. I mean, that's all we could say about the Bournemouth game. There wasn't that much to.
I'm trying to think.
It was underwhelming to say the least.
Other than a bad performance,
nothing else I could say.
If we had a fully fit squad, we didn't have Champions League. Blah, blah, blah,
I'll predict us 3-1.
Yeah.
Or 3-0 clean sheet.
Yeah, clean sheet. I mean, we're missing one of our best.
When we had Isak, we lost him.
Lascelles didn't do too bad.
No, he didn't actually. Didn't Shaw get thingy?
I think he had a knock, but he wasn't fully injured, so
that's calm, man. I mean, as long as there's no more other injuries. If there's more injuries there, long day for Newcastle.
Let's hope not, though.
Let's hope not.
We with the upcoming games,
we actually need them.
We're gonna play Chelsea.
That would be peak. Imagine Isak comes on for the Chelsea game, gets knocked out.
No.
Just loses him on the first game
I
back.
mean, if that's the case, then there's some serious questions need to be asked as to why he's.
What's the Finn's performances? What's going on?
Like how he needs to stay fit.
Exactly.
I mean, if he does play for Chelsea, right, he needs to stay on for the whole 9 minutes. Wilson is not going to be fit enough.
Definitely not.
He's he's like 31, 32
Yeah,
now.
but he still does bits though. You can't deny that.
He does bits, but
he does bits.
he's not young, so he's not going to stay fit 100%.
That's true.
You can't be like, oh, he's 600, but we got Wilson ready, because Wilson gets gassed out after a game.
Yeah, he actually does as well. Like halfway through the match, he's gone, finished.
Yeah,
he's out of the way.
And Isak helps the way we play.
Yeah,
like with the press.
I mean, well, obviously with the press,
with his presence, he's like 6 foot.
He's a massive guy. He's a massive guy,
and he helps.
And his striking ability,
exactly.
And on top, isn't he like? Well, okay. Well, obviously that's our bias, but obviously the best Premier League strikers. I'll put him as 2.
Yeah, he is one of the best.
I would say obviously Haaland. I would say Isak is second because he's doing madness.
I mean, some people could argue Alvarez from City as well.
Yeah, true. Oh, actually Alvarez. Yeah.
I mean, if Harry Kane was still in the Premier League, but he's gone to.
I would put Harry Kane third. Actually.
I mean, he's not in the Premier League anymore.
I'm saying if he was still on because he's still scoring goals.
Some people put him above Haaland because he's old, but he still does the same numbers as Haaland.
How old is thingy now?
Harry Kane is like 34, maybe 33.
True, but at the same time, though, obviously Haaland's younger than him, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. It's like 10 years. So, but I mean,
exactly. But then in those 10 years, you think Haaland could do bits after in between that?
Yeah, but we're talking about right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like this static is gonna come back again to haunt us. I can't lie. I'm just gonna, hope it doesn't happen again. I really hope.
Just stand your phone away somewhere.
Yeah.
Or turn your Wi-Fi off.
Oh yeah, the Wi-Fi. I forget about the Wi-Fi. This is what you get with the podcast. We get random moments where we're just talking nonsense.
Exactly. We got something on our praying for our downfall.
Legit. Everyone's praying for our downfall on this podcast.
Anyways, moving on from the Bournemouth performance, let's talk about. A certain video was released on YouTube.
I would say a bit too late of a release. Yeah, but, to be honest.
VAR audio of the referees when they were making their decision. For Anthony Gordon's goal
in the Arsenal match.
Yeah, and it caused some controversy yet again. So Arsenal fans were salty.
Still salty, reminds me of Man United fans.
Oh, bro, let's allow that. Anyways, so the audio came out and it was concluded that the decision to let the goal stand was actually the correct decision. Yeah, because they went through all three criteria as to why it wasn't allowed in the first place. They went through every single one, and they said it was fine. They looked at every single angle on the top, on the bird's eye view, the left side and the right side, and the VAR was saying it was fine. Yeah, I mean, they're saying that they didn't have enough conclusive evidence to not give it. Yeah. So they had to give it. And obviously, Arsenal fans didn't take that well. Honestly, I saw the comment section on that video. They were going crazy. They keep saying, "Oh, Saudi money, you're paying the refs, etc." And I'm like, the referees have just shown you right there. Yeah, literally showing you every single check that you asked for to be proven wrong. 3 checks, and all wrong. I mean, funny enough, their manager Arteta, the comments he made. Days. What did he say? The comments he made. What did he say? Disgraceful. Yeah. I think he might get banned for 5 games from the. I hope he does. He's too salty. You can't complain. They're literally proving it as a goal, and you're still complaining. If it was the other way around, you wouldn't see Newcastle complaining. No, you wouldn't see. You would see the fans. You would see the fans complaining, but not the manager. Yeah. Eddie Howe would just be like, he would accept it. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. I mean, he would be like, next game we'll just do whatever. I mean, it's not like the VAR is how could you say it, like 100% correct all the time. There are some times where they might give a decision where it's wrong. Yeah. But in this instance, it was 100% right. Exactly. There was nothing against it. I mean, like, they didn't. The ball going out wasn't actually out. It looked like an out from an angle. But if you take a top-down view, there's a slightest bit of the edge of the ball that's touching that line. Yeah, and when you look at the bird's eye view, it's still touching in that side. Exactly. Talking about Joe Linton's foul on Saliba or Gabriel, whoever it wasn't a foul. Like, how you the way he was jumping, he wasn't like using as thinking Gabriel as like a jumping board. He was jumping on his own like feet, like on his own thing. For I don't know. What was it? I think it was either offside or handball. Handball. It was handball. The main reason they didn't give any of those is because they didn't have enough camera angles to prove it. Yeah. If they had one behind the goal for all of them. Oh, then they would have been able to conclusively tell if it was a goal. But since they didn't, they need to take the L. They still haven't taken the L. They're still complaining. Exactly. The funny thing is, every time we lose a match, you see Arsenal fans coming on our Instagram page and violate. Yeah, Arsenal or Twitter, they'll be like, ha ha ha, you lost. I'm like, Saudi money and all that. Give over it. That game was like 2-3 weeks ago. I'm like, if it was the other way around, you wouldn't see any of it. You wouldn't see no complaints anywhere. Exactly. Okay, I'm going to ask a question though. Like, do you know that audio footage? Do you think it got released a bit too late? Maybe, I don't know. I feel like what they do is that they make the process long to just, get views. Yeah, exactly. No, I feel like that's what they do for content. But it didn't help anyone. It just made everyone salty. Yeah. I mean, when they finally released it, they were correct. I mean, yeah. There's nothing against it. Everyone other than Arsenal. I personally would say it got released a bit too late because, I mean, did they post on their official media? It was on YouTube. Like official social medias and everything. Yeah, you have to put it everywhere. And I thought there'd be major news, but no one's talking about it. Well, I mean, not now, but I guess when it got released, yeah. But I mean, I hope Arteta. I hope he gets banned for how many games? I think it was that he's gonna get banned for 5 games on the touchline. I hope it's 10. You know where the manager stands? Yeah. He's not allowed to be there anymore. I hope it's 10 games. I'll allow him 10 games. Yeah, take it or leave it, 10 games. Take it or leave it. Yeah. Talking about the number 10. Let's talk about
Was it Everton? Was it Everton and Man thingy losing 10 points?
Yeah. Well, Everton got deducted 10 points. Man
Yep.
City haven't yet, but they've got like 115 charges. 115.
Oh wait, we haven't talked about what charges. It's basically like
Yeah. So basically,
spending too much over their actual budget.
Everton broke FFP rules
Yep.
by 10 million, I think, and they got deducted 10 points, and now they're dead last.
They're like they used to be
14th.
14th and they've lost. They're like
No, they had 14 points.
yeah, and then now
And then they lost 10,
that's actually mad.
and they've gone
They're all the way down to
4. Yeah.
long day for
So
them.
you see, now everyone's complaining like obviously Everton got the deducted points.
But nothing has happened to Man City when they've broken a rule over 100 times.
115 charges, like, and people have been like, oh, they're too scared because
Because they're the big team,
exactly.
they're literally like the big, like they're literally the Premier League.
One of the best teams in the world.
What literally, yeah. If something happens to them, they'll lose a lot.
I mean, not even Man City, apparently Chelsea as well. Now and recently Tottenham. Like,
I reckon they're gonna do something to Chelsea and Tottenham, but nothing to Man City.
how come like all of a sudden now that Everton have got these charges, like Chelsea, Tottenham are coming into the mix? Like, where were these investigations earlier? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like-
suddenly when they're already all way up
Exactly.
there. Then now they decide to start doing that.
I mean, nothing's been done to Man City.
I don't think anything will happen to Man City.
Yeah,
personally
I mean,
speaking.
as a man, if
they're
you're
too big of a team.
for a Man City fan, I should be worried because if
Yeah.
they do get banned,
That's it.
they could be out the Premier League, they could be out the Championship, they could go all the way down to like semi-pro.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, it'd be easier for us.
It'd be easier for us.
I mean, Man City fans would not be too happy. I mean, they could be stripped of their trophies. They won the treble. All
That's
their
actually-
trophies could be gone
That's actually mad. We could take it. We could take
if we
it.
win it.
If we win it, which is
But we still have to go through Arsenal, Chelsea, Man U.
no. What we
Liverpool.
need to go through is the injury list. That's what we
Yeah,
need to go
exactly.
through first.
I mean, we got like 10 injuries.
10 injuries. But what are the coincidence? 10 injuries. Everton losing 10 points.
Well, more than 10, but I guess.
No, we'll say 10.
Might as well round it
We'll
down.
say 10. We'll say 10. We'll say 10.
We'll talk about the England matches
The qualifiers. Okay, yeah.
against Malta.
You know what? We did pretty well for Malta. 2-0. Obviously, my guy Kane scored one,
Harry Kane.
and also someone called.
Malta aren't that good of a team.
No, they're not that good.
If you didn't watch that game,
I watched the game. It was a
you
good
should
performance.
expect to win.
It was a good performance.
Yeah, we
Honestly.
should expect.
Who
to
else
win.
scored? Kane and someone called. Oh, Pepe.
Was it on goal?
No, he scored.
Did he?
Yeah, Kane and Pepe. Was he not on our team?
Who?
I'm pretty sure he's on our team. It says, yeah, Kane. Or is that an own goal? I'm not sure. The own goal was another game.
Wait, what? When did we play? What days?
Honestly, like November.
Oh yeah, OG's own goal.
I thought that was the other game, wasn't it?
No, it's an
Oh.
own goal.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
just peak. I was going to say Pepe's on our team. I'm like, I never heard of him before. Yeah, own
No,
goal.
Yeah, so someone on Malta.
So
just-
realistically, if it wasn't for that own goal, we would have been 1-0.
Yeah.
We still would have won.
Yeah,
Clean sheet.
exactly. I mean, man of the match according to FootMob is Trent.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Trent is an
he's
overall.
much better in midfield.
Yeah.
He can't defend as a right back. So I mean, it's true because he's a good midfielder.
I mean, he's good forward as well. He's pretty good. Like in the area.
Yeah. He's good at set pieces. He's good at passing the ball long range.
I would say generally he's a good overall offensive player.
Yeah. I mean,
Defensive,
he's not that good.
let's just say
I wouldn't put him on the back line as a Liverpool
definitely,
fan.
I wouldn't personally.
He's better in midfield.
Yeah.
Maybe that's about it really.
That's all I could talk about the Malta match. The other match we played against North Macedonia, it was a draw, 1-1.
Should have won that one as well.
I
but-
think the thing is though, the issue is we would have lost if it wasn't for that own goal.
Exactly.
Some guy called Anis Bardi from their team's thingy.
I mean, they
Own
took the
goal.
lead.
They took the lead, yeah.
Exactly. Like,
So we would have lost. We had, honestly, I looked at the stats. We had better possession and more passes. We had 14 shots a goal. You know how many shots we got on target though? Like 3 or 4.
yeah,
Not much.
that-
It wasn't a good game,
that's
honestly.
Poor, that's poor.
It's a poor game against North Macedonia. We should have won that. We
I
should
mean,
have won that.
the team lineup was different.
Uh,
It wasn't a 4-3-3 formation. We didn't.
I
have,
think realistically, even with a different formation, it wouldn't have affected it that much. Against that, I mean, look at the teams we're playing against.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually,
I mean, the lowest rated player on FootMob was Rico Lewis, who is a Man City player. He's like 18 years old.
I
So-
can't blame him that though.
I mean, we don't. The thing is, obviously, there's not many left backs for England. The only like main one we have is Ben Chilwell for Chelsea, but he's injured.
What coincidence.
Yeah, everyone's injured.
Everyone's just injured in England.
I mean, that's what players complain about, that there's too many games.
Yeah, but the issue is if they put the games down, there'll be less, like, less money, in a sense.
Well, that's what people complain about. Like,
less entertainment, people be complaining.
I mean, what people could say is that, let's say you play a Premier League game once a fortnight.
Yeah.
And then you replace the weekend game for, like, cup games. So you still have a week off.
A week off, though. Yeah. I don't know. People wouldn't be that happy.
Well, yeah, but it's for the players, like they get injured way too much.
Yeah, what people will be saying is like people do 9 to 5 jobs every single day without breaks.
Exactly.
And they're only playing 90 minutes. But then you have to account for all the training, the money you have to spend for everything.
Exactly. And the fact that, they try their best. They try their hardest.
They do try, yeah.
For 90 minutes. And it's not even that, though. 90 plus, 20 minutes. Because obviously, before half time ends, you get added time.
You got 5-6 minutes.
And then at the end, before full time, you get even as 10 minutes.
So realistically, you're spending a good
hour, 100 minutes. 110 minutes.
I would say around, but yeah, close to 2 hours. And all the training you have to do.
Exactly.
And if you have an injury, you have to do even more rehabilitation training. So it's just a long physical work, to be honest.
I mean, speaking of international games,
France. Oh my days, against Gibraltar. Okay, Gibraltar's a terrible team, but France won 14-0. I was violating about the Sheffield, the 8-0 one. I'm not violating. I thought we did madness with the 8-0 with Sheffield game, but Gibraltar 14-0. France.
Mbappe got a hat trick.
I'm not surprised though.
Yeah,
I literally looked on Google. I looked at the match stats. I just see 14 names going down. I'm like, oh no.
I think the goalkeeper scored one.
That would have been embarrassing. I'm surprised how Gibraltar just didn't get executed.
The thing is, right? I feel it's bad though. I
felt bad after the fourth one.
Imagine you're from Gibraltar and you just see, right? Oh, let me just check the scores. 14-0. You see France batter your country 14-0.
No. Imagine you saw it from the beginning. You see 1-0 and be like, okay, and you're like, oh, okay, they'll pull it back. Next thing, 14. Nah. I would just give up as a Gibraltar.
I watched the highlights and every single clip,
it's a goal.
Yeah, it's just France. Gibraltar didn't do one bit.
You know what's even more big? Do you know the game after that?
Yeah.
For Gibraltar, do you know who they played against? They played against Netherlands. Guess how much they lost?
How much?
6-0.
Okay. No.
Okay, to be fair.
So they conceded 20 goals in one game. 2 games.
Yeah, they 20 goals.
Wow. I was looking on football, but their players, right? Majority of their players are 35, 30 years old.
I mean, maybe they're, I don't know, that 20 goals in the last 2 matches. I'm surprised they're not.
That must be a world record, I can't lie.
Probably is a world record.
20 goals. 14 in one game.
Honestly.
Imagine you start the game and every time France have the ball, they just score. You must be
you must be a terrible goalie if you're just letting 14 in.
I mean, it must be it can't be the goalie. The defense has to try and stop them.
Actually, the defense as well.
And it's Gibraltar's job to not lose the ball.
Oh, that must have been Mbappe's dream, that match.
I don't know if he got a hat trick of assists as well.
He probably did, knowing how thingy, the passing and everything. Actually, wait, was it 14 now?
Yeah.
I can't lie, this is podcast. A lot of numbers are linking because the next topic we have to go on about is the update about the Premier League voting thingy. 14. We needed 14 teams to say yes.
So yeah,
for the ban to implement
the Premier League point associate owner loan situation. Obviously, if you're as a club, you have an owner who owns another club.
I can tell you who's affected in a few seconds.
You cannot loan a player from another club who has the same owners.
Yeah.
And the Premier League decided to create a vote saying if 14 clubs say this should be banned, then obviously the ban would go ahead.
But obviously,
if it's less than 14,
then. But thankfully, it was really close though.
13-7.
That's a bit peak, 13-7. If it was one team vote thingy, we would have been finished. Thing is, do you think he was on purpose because of obviously the Newcastle link with
yeah,
I think his name was
Ruben Neves.
Neves, yeah.
I mean,
I reckon it was on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this whole vote kind of strung off that.
Yeah, I can't lie though.
Wait,
so I'll tell you the 7 teams that voted against it. Obviously Newcastle, obviously. And then we had Manchester City, Burnley, Nottingham Forest, Chelsea, Sheffield United, Wolves, and Everton. They voted against it. I'll tell you why. I think I'll tell you what teams would have been affected.
They voted against it because it would have affected them.
I'm a bit surprised that the other teams such as like Arsenal actually.
No, Arsenal won and pray for our downfall. So did Liverpool. So did Tottenham.
Yeah, true. I mean, I've looked. I got a spreadsheet here of like what teams have what links. I mean, Arsenal have obviously the Colorado. I mean, would they actually get?
No, but no. But it would only affect the clubs who, let's say.
I mean, Newcastle have Al Nassr, the Saudi team.
Yeah.
Manchester City have a lot of teams. I'm looking here. They have quite a lot of links with other teams.
What other clubs?
Yeah, they have quite a lot.
Like, okay, Man U, right?
Yeah.
They have a new half owner of their club. He's called Jim. He's called Jim.
Just Jim.
Well, his name is Jim Radcliffe. Just call him Jim, innit?
Jim Radcliffe. Oh.
Yeah, basically, he owns a bit of Man U, but he also owns a French team called OCG Nice. And obviously, let's say
is that what a France team or something?
Let's say Man U wanted to loan a player from them.
Wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, if this ban applied. It's
Obviously,
only loans.
I'm not surprised Man United said against it, you know what I'm saying?
It's only loans.
It's only loans, yeah.
They can buy a player, but they can't loan one for free. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Why just you might as well just ban the whole thing then. If you're going to ban the loans, you might as well buy buying in general for that.
I want to speak on this topic of Man U real quick. Another thing.
Oh, what's Man U done?
There's a rule saying that as an owner, you cannot have two clubs that you own in the same competition. Right?
Same competition?
Uh-huh.
So what's that team in? Is that
French. But Champions League.
And where's OG, whatever that name is?
Yeah, pretty sure they qualify for Champions League. They can, if they qualify for Champions League this season, and so do Man U, right? And let's say OCG needs to do better in the... They do better.
Wait, so could they eventually go against each other?
No, you can't. One of the teams cannot qualify. And I think OCGs are doing better in their league than Man U are. Okay, so that means even if Man U qualify, they're not allowed to play.
Yes, perfect. Anyways, all you Man United fans, you deserve it.
I mean, I guess that's an L, you know.
That's another L for you taking.
Unless Jim just decides to sell how much he owns.
Jim, my guy Jim will not do that.
Downfall of Man U.
Downfall of Man U. I'm not praying for their downfall. I'm just saying you kind of dumb for doing that.
Yeah. Well, it's not Man U's fault.
Yeah, what's that team name? OG Nice.
OCG Nice.
OCG Nice.
Just call him Nice.
Neeks, fam.
Neeks. Oh my God. Well, it is what it is, I guess.
It is. So how if they do bad though? Would Man United be able to play afterwards? Or no?
Yeah.
So let's just hope OCG.
I mean, I don't know if it's a case of they don't play Champions League, but they go down to Europa. Maybe, I don't know, but. There's a rule like that around.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, I don't think. I mean, they could go back to Champions League again afterwards, but
yeah,
let's see what happens.
Brazil,
I'm surprised so many guys voted yes.
Yeah, well, I mean,
downfall.
I guess those clubs who don't have an owner who has another club, you know, they don't want to, you know. Like,
yeah, I mean, it is.
They want to screw up people as much as they can.
Yep.
Brazil versus Argentina. That was a spicy game.
That was a spicy. No, yeah, it was spicy outside the thingy. The outside.
No, I mean, even on the pitch.
It was who won again? Brazil won 1-0.
Argentina won 1-0.
I thought it was Brazil.
No.
Yes, Argentina.
The defender scored a header.
Oh, really? That's mad.
So Argentina won. It was a feisty game.
It was a feisty
not
game.
just in the crowd.
It was aggressive.
It was
aggressive, you know. It was aggressive. It was an aggressive match.
You know, Joe Linton got a red card.
I'm not surprised.
No, but
I'm not surprised.
This is another thing.
Did he get injured? I saw someone got injured.
I'm
pretty sure. I thought Joe Linton got injured, or something happened to him.
No, but
honestly, I'm not surprised he got a red card. What did he do this time?
No, when I say it's not a red card, I can show you the video. It's not a red card. Basically, he's running with the ball, right? And there's a guy, Argentinian player. He's called Rodrigo de Paul. He's trying to tackle him in it. Imagine you're running, right, and there's a guy behind you trying to get the ball off you, but like you're running in it, and he's grabbing your arm.
So would you just pull him away?
What? He was pulling his arm for like a couple seconds. Joe Linton passed the ball away, and he's still grabbing his arm. So Joe Linton turns around, and not even in the face, he pushes him in the chest to like get up.
Well, let me guess, did he just roll around in the floor?
Yeah, he falls down with his hands on his face. And then obviously the ref believes it and decides to send Joe Linton off for a red.
So he can't play next game. Oh, well, I mean,
Well, it's international. It doesn't matter. He can play for Newcastle,
I mean, yeah.
but it's undeserved. Like he's gonna get sent off.
I thought what you were about to say is that Joe Linton punched.
Nah, I mean,
Because the way you were saying it,
I won't be surprised.
the way you were saying it is like he turned him out, just whips him, and punches him.
I won't be
straight
surprised.
up.
I won't be surprised. Joe Linton probably would do that.
Joe Linton is an aggressive player.
Yeah, he's a beast though. He's like
Honestly, I mean, yeah,
he's a wall, you know.
he literally is. Oh man, yeah, and then I'm pretty sure it was on Messi telling everyone to chill out. The police.
I mean,
Because wasn't there Brazilian police attacking Argentinian fans?
in the crowd? It was going off. Police attacking fans, fans attacking police. It was just going all mad.
That could be like a good YouTube video to watch.
I mean, you know, there was racism going on again. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not surprised racism was going on because it was a pretty mad man.
Yeah, it's a fight.
It's feisty. Brazil and Argentina, like two really big teams
Yeah, exactly.
together. So honestly,
I mean, it's a shame, you know, like, you know, imagine you're a family, you know, you're a youngster, right, and your family's getting attacked. Like the police were literally hitting them with like
I can't lie, that with a baton.
Yeah.
With like pepper spray and all that.
Well, they were using anything they had, I guess, but it's a shame.
It's a shame. I mean, it would be peak if you were watching the TV and you just see people getting attacked.
Exactly.
You only watching the football game. The highlights are not the game. It's the people getting attacked.
I mean, the players had to leave the pitch just to stop the fighting. I think
I don't get why would they get so aggressive. It's only a qualifier. It's not like the end of the world. Fair if it was like a finals, yeah.
You don't understand these South American teams. They are like feisty. I mean, even on the pitch, it was like going off. Like there was fights with each other. You know, I mean, even against Argentina versus Uruguay. I don't know if you know. So there's this player. He plays for PSG, right? He's called Manuel Ugarte. He plays for Uruguay, right? Mm-hmm. And there was like a bit of beef going on.
What's him and who?
And it was him versus Rodrigo de Paul.
And
basically, so he's known for being Messi's bodyguard, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the videos where like he's always by his side and all the time. Yeah.
Basically.
Was he doing that motion, the hand motion?
Let's see. He watches Speed, isn't it?
Yeah, that's when Speed does his thing,
Anyway,
with his hands.
He was basically saying De Paul sucks off Messi, and let's say the players weren't too happy with that. Messi was saying that
they're all not disgraceful, like
disrespectful.
Yeah, disrespectful.
That they don't respect the
older players.
Yeah,
and then Messi, and then everyone's bro. I've seen the comment section. Everyone's violating Messi, saying you're getting. I feel like loads of people violate Messi for saying apparently the refs for any game he plays, they always like favor him all the time.
Yeah, I mean that's anyone who just doesn't think Messi's the GOAT, really.
Yeah, I was gonna say someone. I was gonna say someone, but
it was a fiery game. Obviously,
yeah, it was.
I mean, it's a shame. I don't know. For Brazil against Argentina, one of their wingers who plays for Real Madrid, Rodrigo, he was getting a lot of abuse.
I think every game, if there's big teams involved, there's gonna be something happening.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, okay. Another thing is like, Brazilian fans were violating Bruno, our Bruno,
for no reason.
Well, people say that he's not good.
No, but he is good.
Apparently, Newcastle have ruined him.
Yeah, no, but he is good though.
I know, but
he is good though.
It's because of like I don't think their manager's good. They need to play their players at their strengths. I don't think they were with Bruno.
What position did they put?
He played. I think it was left centre mid. He wasn't playing as deep as like a CDM because obviously they already have his.
He works best.
He's good, right?
They wouldn't be able to swap it now. You can't swap. I don't know.
It's because he doesn't. He plays for Newcastle a lot more than Brazil.
Yeah, true. You'd have more chemistry with.
But obviously the manager needs to find a system or a formation.
Wait, so you're saying the Brazilian fans violate their own team members? Mm-hmm. I mean, like their own team.
Yeah,
in a sense.
Like on Twitter, like they were saying that what has Newcastle done to Bruno? I'm like, he's done bits for Newcastle.
Yeah, we're winning games.
Exactly.
Well, okay, not now.
Without him, we struggle.
Yeah, without him.
I mean, it's clear in the Bournemouth game. We didn't have Bruno, and we lost
quite badly as well.
Like if we had Bruno,
I think it would have been a 1-0.
Exactly. Well, it would have been more than that. Bruno would have.
Bruno could have won with the passes and possession.
Thing is right. The way Bruno plays, he plays well for the Premier League because obviously Premier League's a physical league, and he is really good at protecting the ball. He has the ball right, and he doesn't let anyone
Obviously, just see Longstaff doing the same thing from Longstaff. He's built different.
I mean, that's what you need to do in the Premier League. You need to,
How tall is he? He's like what?
Who?
Longstaff. He's pretty tall.
Right, 6 foot maybe.
I thought, didn't he be taller than Isak?
No, he's not taller than Isak. Isak's taller.
Isak's actually when you look on it, when you watch on videos, he doesn't look that tall. But I'm guessing in person he looks massive.
Bro, you know who's taller?
Who? Was
Dan Burn.
Really?
6'7".
Yo, that's mad.
Yeah. And Nick Pope's 6'6".
Dan Burn over Mbappe anytime. That's what I'm saying. After that PSG game, oh man.
Mbappe had picked posters of Dan Burn as a kid.
Yeah, Dan Burn was his Messi back then. He used to rival Messi back in the day.
Yeah.
It was like David and the Goliath, man.
Exactly.
Dan Burn is the Goliath. Oh no.
Let's move on to transfer links.
Transfer links for Newcastle. There's quite a lot.
There is a lot.
Oh gosh. Okay.
There's
okay. Obviously, let me just say something beforehand. There's a lot of players with a lot of unique names. Let's just say Manjot will probably name most of them because I'll butcher it. Unless you want me to try.
I mean, it's up to you if you really want to. Just say, just say it how you see it.
Okay, and then you say afterwards action. Okay, we'll start with
the first one.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's Chesia, or I don't know. Chisa.
It's pronounced Chiesa.
Chiesa. Bro, where's he from? The Saudi Pro League. Okay.
He's Italian.
Reminds me of Tonali.
He plays for Juventus.
Well, I mean, he hasn't. Okay, so let's talk about him. He didn't sign a new contract.
Yes,
didn't he?
So he's with Juventus, and Juventus want him to sign a new contract to make him stay.
Yep, and he's rejected it, didn't he?
Well, he's kind of long in the process, kind of being like, yeah. Let me just wait.
Oh wait, with the Saudi Pro League, I meant he rejected offers because I'm pretty sure wasn't he offered to play for the Saudi Pro League?
But he's basically it kind of sounds like he wants to move away from Juventus into like another European team, and Newcastle have been linked with him before.
I mean, I wouldn't mind him. He plays forward, doesn't he?
He's a right winger.
I wouldn't mind having him.
I would love him. He's a good player.
I can't lie. Ever since Tonali, our midfield is so bad.
It would be good though if we put Chiesa as an Italian right wing and right centre mid plays Tonali. You get that chemistry already.
Yeah, but Tonali's got long gone.
Yeah, but by the time Chiesa comes in, you only have 6 months until Tonali.
I have 2 Italians on the team.
Exactly. Like Chiesa will come to Newcastle and Tonali will be like, "Yo, let's go, Greggs."
Okay, I mean,
let's go at the key side.
You probably could.
Do you like Bridges?
Do you like Bridges? Great. I was gonna say, do you like the casino? But we won't talk about that.
No.
Anyways,
so yeah, we've got Chiesa.
I wouldn't mind him.
I would like him.
I think we need someone to boost our midfield because obviously ever since Tonali was gone, we need someone to boost our midfield.
I mean, we're linked to obviously Ruben Neves.
Oh, which caused the whole controversial voting. I mean,
but he would essentially be a loan.
Wouldn't he be a replacement for Tonali straight up?
Short-term replacement.
Well, short-term.
From January to the end of the season.
And he's from the Saudi League.
He used to play for Wolves.
Yes, I've seen him play. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's experienced. He's technical. I'd say for a Tonali replacement for
I would take position, for the short term. I would take
exactly. Yeah, anyone would take him. But apparently, there's a new link that he's not gonna leave the Saudi league.
Oh, he's not leaving.
Apparently, he's staying. Apparently, he wants to go. We don't know yet. We have to see.
Well, let's have to wait and see in a couple months' time.
Yeah, but I hope we get him. I like him. He's a good player.
I mean, any of the links we have now, as I'm looking, I wouldn't mind any of them.
I mean, next up,
Calvin Phillips.
Yeah, you got that right.
I got it. Yes, he's from Man City.
Yes, he joined from Leeds, and he was really good at Leeds. But obviously, when you join Man City, you got like
it's the big league. You got the big teams.
You got levels of players above you. You got De Bruyne. You got Rodri. You got. I don't know who else plays midfield, like Foden sometimes, I guess. But
Foden.
It was hard for him to get a place when you've got like Kevin De Bruyne in front of you, or like Rodri in front of you.
But he still did better.
Yeah, he's a good player. But what people are saying that is
you're saying he's not good enough for Man City.
He's good enough for any team in the Premier League, but he just hasn't played enough. And Eddie Howe, like when we bought Anthony Gordon in January, he barely played. From January to the end of the season.
What would you say if we got Calvin Phillips, the same thing would happen?
Yeah, because he's not Eddie Howe fit. he hasn't played like 90-minute games a lot.
Plus, doesn't really train with them a lot. Well,
Exactly.
Obviously, when
He's trained, but he's just not like, you know how intense Eddie Howe is, how fit he wants
and
to
also
play.
how intense our midfield games are
Exactly.
most of the time as
Exactly,
well.
but he's a good CDM. If we got him right as CDM, we could push Bruno forward, and I'm pretty sure Bruno would like that.
I mean, he's probably aggressive, to be honest. I mean, he probably would enjoy that.
Yeah, I mean, he'd get to play more forward. He wants to play a more attacking role.
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking Calvin Phillips, to be honest.
I mean, I don't know how much he would cost. Maybe 40 mil, unless we loaned him.
I would say, yeah.
I mean, Pep, the manager, he's happy for him to go anywhere. He doesn't really mind.
Yeah, because why? Is he that bad?
No, he just doesn't want him to.
I feel forced to stay.
He doesn't want to limit his options.
Like not forcing him. Basically, he can do whatever he wants.
He's like, if you want to go, then that's fine. You want to go get more game time.
Fair enough. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
that's a fair point. Right.
Next player, do you want to pronounce his name?
Yeah, let's go for this. Okay.
The Georgian?
Hugo.
No, the Georgian, the other guy.
Which one, man? Which one of the list?
It's just his scouts sent to look at some other guy.
Well, I mean, I don't even know.
You were mentioning it to me earlier on WhatsApp.
Which one? Where are we saying?
Oh, no, was it WhatsApp or was it last night? Kvaratskhelia.
I can't even find him, fam. One second. I can't find
He
him.
plays for Napoli.
Can't find him.
It's the one. It's the one under the ticked circle. It should be on yours. I'll send you.
Oh yeah, I missed that one bit. That one bit out. Oh
Yeah,
my
so-
days. Okay, go on then.
You want to pronounce his name?
Let me try. Let me go find the picture. Wait 1 second.
His name is quite confusing.
Okay, right. Let's try this. Is it the scouts bit? In it?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Do you know his full name? I've only written half of it.
Wait, Kavica Kavara.
Well,
Kavara.
Kavara, but that's not his last name. That's not his full name.
Kavara. What's it? I mean, what's his full name?
Kvaratskhelia.
Kavat. Yeah, I'm not trying that.
Kvarat?
Kavarat.
Scalia.
Scalia.
Now say that. Kvaratskhelia. Kavica Kvaratskhelia.
Nah, I'm not trying that. Doesn't go- Wait, so Kavica,
Yeah.
Kavara, Scalia.
Scalia. Yeah.
Kavara Scalia.
Kvaratskhelia.
Flip it. That's a mad one, you know. It's a
I mean,
mad
if you search
name.
on Google.
Where's he from?
He's from Georgia.
Fair enough. That's a wild name right there. What position does he play?
He's a winger. And he's really good. He's on the radar of Real Madrid and Barcelona.
See, this is what I'm saying. All Newcastle needs is to boost up that midfield somehow. I don't know how, but we just need to.
He's a right winger though. He plays left wing for Napoli, but I think he can play a right wing, which is where Miggy plays. But then again,
I wouldn't want to.
You have to choose. Would you rather want him, who currently is doing better than Chiesa, but Chiesa's still good. But the Kvaratskhelia guy, he's gonna cost a lot of money.
How much we saying? Like
70 million plus.
70. Oof.
It depends on how much Napoli would take for him.
So wait, if we have him, would you be replacing Miggy, or would we just move Miggy a bit forward?
Miggy's already forward. He's right wing.
Oh. So
plays on
you're
the-
straight up to say replace him.
Yeah, he's definitely an upgrade.
But Miggy though.
But he plays left wing primarily.
But Miggy's OG though.
Yeah, Miggy's a guy. But then
Actually, to
we
be
need
fair
cover,
though,
We
I
need
say
cover.
that, but he's missed a lot of chances.
Imagine we got Murphy injured. Imagine Murphy's injured. Imagine Murphy is injured.
Murphy is injured.
But imagine Miggy gets injured. Then you got no one on right wing. So we kind of need someone there. Chiesa is the cheaper option.
Chiesa is the cheaper
They're both
option.
good options, really.
Let's see what happens with the updates with that.
I wouldn't mind if we got him. It would be really good.
I wouldn't mind.
But you know, he's not just linked to Newcastle. He's linked to like Real Madrid. You know,
Oh, okay. I mean then,
he
he would rather play with. Real
But it
Madrid,
depends though. Madrid already have really good players.
That is true.
Do they need him?
Potentially. I mean, he wouldn't mind playing for
Exactly.
Real Madrid.
Exactly. He wouldn't mind, but you know,
Would they want him? Is what you're saying?
yeah. But do they need him though? Like they've already got.
They got a madness of a team anyways, so.
Exactly. Do they need him? No, I don't think so.
Nah, do we need him? Yes.
I mean, leave. Come on, Real Madrid. Leave some players for us.
Yeah,
If he comes to Newcastle, that'd be sick.
it would be an upgrade for sure.
But do we have the
What?
money to buy him?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
All the haters are saying we have Saudi money. We have money.
yeah. But I mean, FFP.
Oh, isn't ours quite high though?
Well, we haven't really sold many players.
Actually, that's a good point. You know, I haven't seen many players just leaving us. We've had them for a long time.
We've only ever sold like Maxi, Shelby.
Oh, that was so upsetting when that happened.
You know, obviously with this loan thing,
yeah.
people are saying that, oh, now you can loan players. People are saying, oh, bring Maxi back on loan.
He wouldn't want to come back. I don't think he would want to come back.
We don't need him. We got many players on left wing. We got Gordon. We got Isak can play left wing. We got Barnes.
You can't deny this though. When Maxi was out, like back then, when Maxi was playing for us, we were doing bits back then.
Yeah, Maxi.
We were winning every single game.
He's a good player.
Became a madness. Okay, are we going for the next guy now?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, Hugo
Uh-huh.
Ekitike.
Yes,
another one.
Hugo Ekitike.
Okay, I'll take it.
So we were linked with him
last year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
last year. So what exactly happened? He chose what? He chose
basically,
what?
right. We were linked with him.
Yep.
Quite a lot, and I'm pretty sure we were about to sign him.
And then he decided to betray us.
Well, people are saying it's either him or his agent.
I would say.
His agent.
Wait, end of the day, who has the control? Is it him or? Well, I'm talking generally about football players. Who has more control over where they want to go?
It's the player, but the agent can still kind of persuade. You know what I mean?
Didn't you say? Before?
I don't blame him though, because think about it, right?
Wasn't that his like his dream? Wasn't it?
Yeah, he's a French. PSG's like the biggest club in France.
And he's from France.
Yeah. Imagine this, right? You have two options.
Right, go on.
You can play for Newcastle, where you'll definitely start. Like, you'll play every single game. And Newcastle are on the rebuild. Or you can go to PSG and play with Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi. Or not play with them, but like just
be there.
Yeah. And you're playing at PSG in France. You're not going abroad.
If I was born in France, I would take it. I would take that PSG option.
Yeah, exactly.
But then obviously we're from Newcastle, so obviously I would take the Newcastle one. But realistically,
I mean,
I don't blame him.
Yeah,
I won't blame him.
If you get the chance to meet Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe, how are you gonna say nah?
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
You're literally getting paid to go meet them.
He barely played, but he still
he gets to meet them at least.
He gets to train with Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe.
I forget Messi still plays for I thought he just doesn't play for them anymore.
No, he doesn't anymore.
Oh well.
But this is last season.
When
he chose to go to PSG.
I would, honestly, I don't blame him. I wouldn't mind training with Messi.
Definitely.
I wouldn't mind, honestly. Neymar and Mbappe, that's crazy. I mean, he can still train with Mbappe. He's still there.
Yeah, but Mbappe might leave PSG this year, though.
Seriously? Oh, what, from Real Madrid?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't blame him, to be
But
honest.
Mbappe, Real Madrid are like, oh, we don't need him, though.
I'm not surprised.
It was.
Didn't you say earlier when we were talking that he has like attitude issue or something?
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing about, him choosing PSG last second over us. Oh, like, there's not many reports about him having attitude issues, but it could be,
Ego boost maybe, playing for PSG.
Could be ego, could be. You never know.
Ego does mess a lot with players.
But should we take him?
No, honestly.
He's an option.
He's an option. I mean, yeah, but compared to the other players we were talking about before.
But he's a striker.
Yeah, true. If Isak did get injured, we would need him.
And Wilson's injured pretty much nearly all the time anyways.
Forget Wilson. Wilson is just...
Well, he's a good player, but like he's not going to stay fit as much as Isak would. Or like
he's fit half the time. He'll last like what, 30, 40 about 1 second. He'll last 45 minutes.
Yeah.
With added extra time, and then afterwards he's gassed out.
Yeah, I mean,
he gets gassed out too quickly.
He's not young, so
he's not young. He's like 30 something, didn't you say?
Yeah. So I mean 31, I think. But
I wouldn't.
Hugo Ekitike would be a third striker option.
See, exactly. We have options.
Yeah, and the more options we have, the better. Better squad depth. That's what we're trying to improve. Squad depth.
Yeah, I can't lie though. We are getting like a lot of like links with the Saudi league. As in, let's talk about the next guy.
Yeah, I mean this guy's like he hasn't been linked as much as any other players.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try this.
He's still a link.
Do you pronounce the J as J?
Yes.
So it's Jota.
Yeah.
Yes, he's from the Portuguese league, isn't he? Oh, he's just from Is he from Portugal?
He's Portuguese.
Portuguese.
He used to play in the Portuguese league.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
but now he plays for Saudi league.
And he's a winger.
Another winger. We kind of need a right winger. We don't have many right wingers because other than Murphy and Miggy, who else do we have? No one.
Murphy's injured. If Miggy gets injured, we kind of need one.
Exactly. And we don't have many players that can play right wing.
Realistically, do you not think by the time we get these people, wouldn't Murphy be back?
Yeah, but we would have another option though.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, he's kind of a weak link, so there's not really much talk about him.
Yeah,
but he's still a link.
He's not a big player.
He's aight.
He's alright.
I don't think he's doing that well in Saudi League though.
No, but I think if he was doing bits, everyone would be talking about him.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's not too bad to go. Okay, next person. Okay, he's from the Brazilian league. He's a striker. Another striker. His name is Marcos Leonardo. Okay, I got that. He's from the Brazilian league. He's quite young, isn't he? How old is he?
19.
92. Okay, so like basically like Gordonish kind of.
No, I said Lewis Hall.
How old is Gordon? 23.
3.
I'm still young. I mean, compared to those actually. Most of our players are around about 23 age, actually. To be
But he's a good upcoming striker. He plays in the Brazilian league. He plays.
The thing is, would you really risk it though?
He's a cheap option.
How much is he?
I think he'd be a cheap option, maybe like 20 mil.
Yeah, but then
it's a risk.
It's a heavy risk.
I mean, the Brazilian league compared to the Premier League is very different.
I mean, with the Brazilian league, you're just getting attacked outside the match, not inside the match.
In the Premier League, you're just gonna get Brexit tackled. But he's a good option.
He's a good option. I mean, another striker. We need.
He's not like a proven player in like top 5 leagues, but
we just need more offensive players.
But he's a young talent.
Wait, do you not think we need more like defensive players? I know how we're linked with so many like forward players. Do you not think we need a defense?
Well, I mean, there has been many links with defensive players.
Yeah, I think that's what we need though, because we're losing our players. We've lost
Exactly. Botman is injured.
Botman's injured. Longstaff can get injured any time. It's a bit worrying, to be honest.
Next player.
Oh, great. Okay, he is from League One. Okay, he's from, I'm guessing, France. Okay.
He plays for France. No, he plays for a French team.
Yeah, he's a winger. Okay, Ryan Cherky. Okay.
Pretty simple name.
I mean, yeah.
He's also a player that's like a promising talent. Guess you could say.
I'm guessing the next players we're listing, they're like up and coming, kind of ish youth talent. How old is he? If you know.
Ryan Cherky.
Yeah.
He's young. He's like below 23, I think. Or he might be 23. I'm not exactly sure, but
I reckon what's his name? Eddie Howe. I think he does well with the younger players because he builds them up over time.
Now that's the whole point, though. We're buying young players for the future.
Yeah, for the future, because obviously.
But when the old players start to,
get age up a bit.
Yeah, and they retire or they want to move.
We need replacements.
Exactly.
And fill up a massive gap.
If we have young players ready, we should chuck them in and we're good to go.
And they'll be used to the experience in Newcastle, so
yeah,
there'll be no difference, to be honest.
I mean, he plays for Lyon, which is where Bruno used to play. So
I think okay. Then.
Guimaraes.
That's not too bad. Then he has experience and he knows.
I don't know if they play the exact same time. Maybe they know each other.
Yeah, I doubt they know each other. Not many footballers know
I mean, Bruno knows how to speak French, so.
I didn't know that. Fair enough.
No, but he used to play in France, so.
Okay, so it was kind of needed. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can't imagine him speaking French, though. I can't imagine it.
Well, he knows.
Okay, next play. Okay.
Good luck. Good luck with this one.
Okay, he's from. Is he from Germany?
He plays in the. He's not. I think he's French, but he plays in the German league, Bundesliga.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, Serhu. Guirassi.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Guirassi.
Okay, I'll take.
He's a striker.
I've heard he's doing a bit of a crazy thing, in the league.
He's popping off this season. He's got like 10 plus goals.
And another striker. So,
but he's
literally perfect.
He's not young. He's like 27.
It is what it is. Okay, actually 27.
But he's a third option.
Though. I would take him. He's doing bits. I would take any of the strikers we've mentioned so far.
People say that he's like reminiscent of a previous striker we used to have, Pape Cisse.
Was he good?
Yeah, he was like really good for like a season or two. That's it.
Season or two.
But he's another option for a striker, a third option. He's not. None of these striker options are gonna be like a replacement for Isak.
Just a short term.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, not short term, but like
a backup.
A backup on the bench.
They're all
backups. They're not like permanent. Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
If they were permanent, I'll be having some issues with the managers.
Because Isak is our number one guy. He's for the future.
He will always be our number one guy till he gives up.
Till I don't know, maybe boss come in with like 500 mil for him. But
until someone like slide tackles him to death.
Yeah, that's not that.
Nah, but Isak is built different. Okay, well, not now. Wait, what happened to him last time? What happened to him? How did he get
injury?
Groin injury, yep. Okay, honestly, I feel like we should just do a segment every time whenever we do transfer links. Me just trying to pronounce the names. I feel like we should just do that every time.
Pronunciation with Yousuf.
Yeah, we should, honestly. We could get a whole bit out of that. Okay, next person. Are we talking about someone from Barcelona?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. So his name is Ferran Torres.
Yeah, Ferran Torres.
Okay, that's an easy name. Wasn't that bad?
He's a forward for Barca.
Yeah,
another option.
I can't lie. I'm a bit confused now how they haven't done much with defensive players. Because we have lost defensive players.
These are links, though. These are.
I know that. I'm just saying generally they haven't linked anyone up for the defensive role, which I'm a bit concerned about.
Well, I don't know.
Personally, I'm a bit concerned because they can get injured at any time.
But you have to remember, though, most of our players are injured are attacking players.
True, but without a defense, I mean, yeah.
Well, you never know.
We need replacements for our... we have Lewis. Lewis Holt's at the back.
Left back.
Yeah, Lewis Hall very getting injured.
Or for defensive, we need a replacement for Shaw. Shaw's not young. He's 30 as well.
And didn't he get injured last time?
He almost did.
But he's
a Terminator though. But we need like a younger.
We need more younger players just coming in and just just get to learn the ropes a bit for Newcastle.
I mean, previously in previous transfer windows, we have been linked with like defenders, like one from the Portuguese league. His name is what's his name? Okay, you can chat, but I try to think of his name.
Honestly, pronouncing these names are a bit mad. I've been trying. We've got a lot of links. Like so far, I've named how many so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 links. Honestly, it's just crazy how many links we actually have. But the issue is, imagine that ban happened, we would have been screwed.
Yeah, exactly.
We would have been screwed over big time, to be honest.
But yeah. Okay, I can't remember.
Can't find the name. Anyways, okay, we know what you're on about, but yeah.
What's his name? I'll probably remember it later on. But
you might find it.
He plays in the Portuguese league, and he's young, but he's rated really good. So
he's from Portugal. Did you say?
Yeah, he's from Portugal. I don't know what team he plays for. I don't know if it.
Wait, when was this? Was this like?
This was last summer.
Last summer.
Trying to think.
Nah, no idea.
What's his name?
It is what it is. Well, I guess we can mention it next episode if you can figure it out.
Let me try and Google it because
you can figure that out. Okay. The static is going mad. We'll allow it.
I think it's because I got my data on.
Yeah, I think it's the data that causes issues with these things. It is what it is. Next episode.
We got another player.
One more.
Yeah.
One more player. Come on, we can do this. You know what? What would you say about my rating for the pronunciation?
Antonio Silva. That's his name.
Oh, did you find him?
Yeah, he plays for Benfica.
There you go. Okay, right. Last name. I've done pretty well with pronunciations. I know. I did all right.
Last player.
Okay, let me just check this now. Okay.
This one should be easy.
How imagine I messed it up.
Say how you say it.
Oh, okay. So Victor Boniface.
Yeah.
Okay, that's common.
He's another upcoming young striker.
Where's he from?
Can't remember, but he's from somewhere.
He's from somewhere.
I think he plays for the Italian league. I think Italian leagues.
Up and coming striker, another striker.
He's another young striker who's doing bits this season. These are all options for third striker.
I reckon we either take the risk with a younger player like that for the striker, or we leave it be for a bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, if that's the case, you have to hope Isak and Wilson stay fit for the whole season.
They can. Isak can.
Yeah,
I believe in Isak can, but other players, not too sure to be honest. I want Barnes back, 100%.
Barnes is set to come back soon. I don't know for the Chelsea game, but maybe.
Who's really come back really late, wasn't it? For January. Who's coming back in January? Basically everyone else.
January.
Bowman coming back January.
Yeah. But I don't know about Botman though, because they keep saying he's coming back soon. He's doing but then he needs knee surgery, so no one knows what's going on.
Fair enough. I'm not surprised, to be honest. Fair enough.
Newcastle's upcoming fixtures.
We got three to talk about.
This tomorrow are against Chelsea at home.
Okay, I'm gonna say this now. What I'm predicting. I'm predicting, obviously Newcastle's our team, but I'm predicting a draw.
A draw
because of our injuries. I'm predicting a 1-1.
That's fair.
I would say 1-1. I'm not even inviting Chelsea.
I feel like we could edge it because we're playing at home. maybe a 1-0.
It's either a 1-0 clean sheet or just 1-1. I can't. If we lose to Chelsea,
if we lose, long day.
Bournemouth fares, but Chelsea. If we lose against Chelsea, nah, I can't have it.
And then we've got PSG away on the.
That's going to be very, very difficult. Okay.
I'm saying this now. If we win, I'll be surprised.
If we win, if we do win, I feel like it's going to be a 2-1.
Mm.
And if we lose, I feel like it's going to be a 2-0. If we lose against them, it'll be 2-0 or 1-0. I reckon if we lose like 1 goal, they'll be so demotivated. I don't think. Is it away or is it home?
Which one?
Yeah, the PSG one.
Away. They're going to France.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really difficult, to be honest. And then what's the last? Oh.
Man U at home.
The last one. Man U at home. We are winning this. No, actually, wait.
We have to win this.
We have to win or we're kind of screwed.
We beat them away with our B team. So at home.
Whoa, wasn't it a C team at that point? Look at our team. Wasn't it a C team?
You never know, but.
We have to win.
Yeah.
I'm predicting a 10-0, clean sheet for us. You know what I'm saying?
What?
A clean sheet.
14-0.
Yeah, 14-0 where every single person's going. Pope's going to run up to the goal and header it in.
Overhead kick.
Overhead kick. And then he takes down the goalie with him.
That'll be sick.
That would be sick. Hasn't he done it before one time? He scored. He does that every time at near the end. He always just runs up to the goal. It's always... And it's funny if he misses, he just runs back. It's too funny to be honest. We have to win. We have to win.
Goalkeepers aren't really pacey.
No.
Not meant to be.
I hope we have to win either the Chelsea one or the Man United one. I wouldn't mind losing to PSG, knowing what's going on. But
I mean, if
we win against
even
PSG,
a draw,
even a draw is fine.
Because if we draw against PSG,
we still get a point,
and then win against Milan, we qualify
for the what's the
Champions. We get out of the group stages.
Okay, I reckon we can do that.
And then
what's going on with the Carabao Cup? When's the next match coming up for that?
That's Chelsea as well away. I feel like if we win,
wait, that's the Carabao Cup.
Not tomorrow.
No, I meant we're against Chelsea for the Carabao.
Yeah. If we win against tomorrow, Chelsea at home, that sets the mood for the Carabao Cup game.
True still.
We'll be way more.
Okay, wait. I want to ask. Do you know for the Carabao Cup? Obviously, we've been very unlucky with our thingy. Who do you think, if we beat Chelsea, who do you think we'll be up against next?
Considering our luck at Liverpool,
I'm gonna say West Ham because West Ham have be doing bits.
Yeah. But no one our luck is Liverpool.
Yeah. Okay, right. That's all for football. We've done a full hour for football. Okay,
but
there was one topic you had. I was out of nowhere. You told me yesterday.
I just saw this on Twitter, right? So this is an honourable mention.
Yes.
We could do these more often, just an honourable
That's at
mention.
the end, was randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we're going to be talking about a YouTuber.
So basically, if you don't know, if you've never seen him on YouTube, there's a YouTuber. His YouTube name is Jerry Rig Everything, and he does videos of tech.
Just unboxes and then
unboxing.
The new phones as well.
He basically tests them if they're durable. He puts it through his paces.
This is basically limit test them to see how well they do.
And you probably would know this. There's a popular phone accessory brand called Casetify.
Yep.
And there's a bit of a beef going on social media.
I won't say beef, more like lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah.
Basically, it is a lawsuit.
Yeah, basically. This Jerry guy, he has a partnership with a brand called D Brand.
Yep, where they make phone cases.
They make skins.
It's basically the back case shows the internals of an iPhone, for example.
Yeah, so they do scans.
Yeah,
they take the phone
they
apart.
Scan the back bit and then they just put it on top as a skin.
Photoshop.
Yeah,
and they create skins and they create phone cases.
Yeah, what's unique about their phone cases is there's little Easter eggs.
Yeah,
where it has a funny message. Mm-hmm. Related to the channel, so
there's a quote he says.
Yeah, glass or something.
Glass is made of glass, and glass breaks.
Glass, yep.
And he says that only he says that, right?
No one else. Yeah, that's his not copyright, but that's his
catchphrase.
Catchphrase, yeah. The issue is obviously the other case they did the same thing. Yeah. They basically copy and pasted the same thing, and the Easter egg was also on their case on the Casetify.
It's not like Casetify decided to buy a phone, take it apart, and scan it themselves.
Yeah, but the difference is they did it for Androids, didn't they? Instead of iPhones.
No, all their phones.
Oh, that's just even more peak.
But obviously they're not happy with it. That's our.
The whole company they just got stolen up by a bigger company.
They spent hours on Photoshop to try and perfect that image.
The issue is, I feel like nothing will happen to them that much because they are $1 billion company.
No, they can definitely sue them for copyright.
But for how much? They wouldn't lose much.
Well, I mean, it's not going to look good for their image.
Kind of mad that they have so much money, but they decide to use it to rip off a smaller company.
They will definitely lose customers because,
We'll definitely have that. Yeah.
Yeah,
There'll be a lot of fans like going after K-Stefan.
I mean, people.
You rarely see that guy get angry, Jerry Riggs. You barely see him get angry.
But it's like it's.
I feel bad for him though.
It's peak though.
It's peak.
Like your hard work, right?
You spend how many years?
Someone just right click save image as and just slaps in another phone case.
The issue is, unless they don't have a copyright actually like document, they can't do anything.
No, but it's clear proof though, so I think they would probably win it.
Yeah, I mean, the video he made, Jerry Riggs.
Yeah.
They literally could use that in court.
Exactly.
And just win.
I mean, he made that video explains everything.
Yeah, every single deal.
I mean, it's funny as well because the D brand, their company, right, on Twitter, they're just violating.
I mean, I'm not surprised. The whole company got ripped off with a copy and paste.
You know what some people were saying?
What?
Control plus K-Stefy.
Oh my days.
If you get it.
Yeah.
Control plus C.
Yeah.
Copy and paste. Yeah.
You know what? That's clever. That's clever. Fair play.
I mean, look, it's peak for them, innit? But
it is what it is.
that was a little side topic that
to end it off, obviously we talk about football all the time, but why not? Well, every so often we'll add bits and bobs.
If there's any non-related football like news,
just put it under the comment section. We'll have a look at it.
Yeah. As long as it's not anime related or some random guy or something,
or some like random YouTube related thing. Actually, to be fair, we were talking about YouTuber because on the other video we did, there was a comment underneath that talking about like some like music artists and like the whole like topic of like keeping a mask on. I mean, yeah, if you're keeping a mask on for your identity.
Actually, there's another one thing you reminded me of. This happened recently. Okay, well, there's two things now that you've reminded me.
Okay, go on.
You know who Nala is?
Huh?
Nala.
Yeah.
She's friends with Chunks and Philly.
Yeah, yeah.
Dark
the videos. Yeah.
So she's on I'm a
Nella
Celebrity.
Rose, isn't it? Nella Rose, isn't it?
She's on I'm a Celebrity.
Really?
Yeah. She's getting violated,
What for?
Because like...
Did you do anything?
Well... I'm trying to... Okay, how do I explain this? Basically, she's like... People are calling her a snowflake. And like, she's pulling the race card and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And she's getting violated over Twitter. People are like, this is the younger generation. This is people who... people watch her because she's with Chunks and Philly and stuff.
Yeah.
And people watch Beta Squad.
Yes.
And like, she's there in it. And people are like, how are people watching this girl? Like, she's part of the younger generation and stuff like that. So, it's peak, innit?
I never knew she was in the I'm a Celebrity. Well, there was another thing you wanted to talk about.
This is related to Dream. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh, the whole... what's it? He got like the voice actor or something.
Yeah, Mason with the Gumball.
Whoa.
He got jumped.
Nah, that was... Boy, the guy's only like 22.
He got him drunk and made him say stuff when he was drunk.
And then he got him on video and blackmail. That's the dumbest thing you've done because you basically outed yourself as videoing a younger person drinking.
This is the downfall of him.
He's done. The face reveal, yeah, he tapped.
The Minecraft video was like... his face reveal was like the start. He got violated for that.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Then afterwards, he's just doing dumb things. He could just allow Twitter, but now he always has to talk about something.
He got jumped. Like, he got smacked.
What, by Gumball the actor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he punched him.
Yeah, because he was drunk.
That's mad, That's mad.
Bro, did you not see the video of him, the Gumball actor swearing, like in the voice? Nah, honestly.
I need to see that. I haven't actually seen it.
It's so funny.
But that's peak.
It's peak.
I mean, he's making it worse for himself.
Yes, because he basically admitted he took a video of someone who's younger than him.
Apparently he's a nonce.
Who? Him? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of controversies with him. I mean, the issue is there's no like genuine proof. Like genuine proof about apparently the other person involved in that. We won't talk much about it because I can't bother about Dream, but like apparently there was no like apparently she was gonna like lawsuit him or something. But that never happened the whole year. Yeah. Nothing happened. So allow Dream. We don't need to talk about him.
He's not doing himself any favors.
Yeah, definitely not. Honestly, yeah. As I was saying before, if there's any other topics that you guys want us to talk about near the end after the football, just let us know in the comment section.
Wait, did you do an intro?
Nah, probably not.
Did you say welcome to episode 3? I feel like you didn't. I just can't remember it happening.
Nah.
All right, welcome guys to episode 3. I'm joking.
Well, I mean, you guys know it's episode 3. It'll be under the title, so it is what it is.
Oh, because thank you for watching episode 3 of Friday Night Waffle Podcast.
Well, I mean, hopefully guys know it's episode 3. You guys can't count.
Yeah.
So realistically,
hopefully you can. Never know.
Oh yeah, first video got 100 views. That's kind of mad. Even though the audio was terrible. I mean, people are hating about the audio. I mean, allows them. If they're hating on the audio, they are hating. If their audio was bad because of the static.
We will make a Spotify soon, so we can upload these audios.
Maybe like in 10 years.
Yeah, maybe.
Because realistically, I don't know if we're gonna get Spotify because we are gonna get like
we
comms.
We wanna make like the.
We just want to make a big YouTube channel.
We want the YouTube channel to grow first.
Yeah, and then later on we can do Spotify, whatever.
Yeah, we get a decent following, and then we can put the audio onto like audio.
Yeah, if we need be,
platforms.
unless we become like a full video casting, then we don't even need Spotify.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe soon we could add cameras into the podcasts.
Yeah, that's gonna be peak. That's gonna go face reveal at like 1,000 subs.
Yeah,
1,000 subs. We do think of like a reveal episode. We'll talk about the backstory of this, how the episode started.
It's gonna be strange.
Oh yeah, okay. I can't lie. It was a big mistake. I totally forgot to introduce the episode.
You did, didn't you?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Anyways, guys.
I will check back on the.
We'll check back. It is what it is. If we haven't, yeah. Anyways, guys. That's it. I can't lie. It's been a long one. How long? Like 1 hour 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Every time we do a podcast, it's increasing in time. Anyways, yeah, guys. Thank you for listening. I mean, if you're listening to the whole thing, if you guys even made it this far, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening for episode 3. That's just disclaimer. Episode 3.
Yeah, this is episode 3. Just in case Yousuf didn't mention it already.
I hope it did. If I didn't, then blame the mic. Innit? The mic didn't remind me.
I mean, there was way too much to cover. So
yeah, true. That was actually a lot to cover. We covered like.
Because we missed last week.
We missed last week, and there's so much happened last week. I mean, I think that was a good thing we missed last week, because then, even though we weren't consistent for that,
yeah,
we still planned for
it
the
would be like a
next one.
20-minute podcast. Just talk about the England game. That's it.
Well, us being depressed at that, we were going to lose the Bournemouth game. We were going to predict a loss for the Bournemouth game. It's just peak. Anyways, end of the episode. Thank you for listening.
Yeah,
do you guys want to say anything? Last words? Anything, Manjot? No, anything.
Like, subscribe,
comment. And subscribe. Yeah, of course, comment. We need comments to know what we need to talk about.
Yeah.
And
well, make sure you share with your friends, family, if you got any.
Okay, every single episode you're violating our listeners, man. Please just say if you have any friends. I say if you have any family. Peak times. Anyways, okay, we're done now. I can't be bothered. Okay.
Bye.
Peace. You said a peace. Okay, I said peace. You said bye. Okay.